What's up? What's up, everyone? Hi. What's up, everyone? Hope everyone has had a good week. Welcome to the Saturday live stream. All right, good. Okay. So we're gonna start out. I don't know about you, but in recent time, I've been seeing a lot of videos of a lot of women talking about men's attractiveness. Now, here's the thing: where who am I, right? I'm not saying I'm anyone special or attractive or anything like that. But I never care for it when women like to use this blanket statement about the men that they want. Why is this, right? So let's say this: if like, oh, the men that you want to be with, why are these men cheaters? Then you say, oh, men are cheaters. Not just How about just say that, oh, the men that you want, those men are cheaters. So I'll explain that more and more as we talk about the videos that I have on lineup. So hopefully you guys will like it. But yes, thank you for stopping by. Let's get started. Let's get started. All right, so let's just start with some TikTok videos. All right, let's get started with this one.
Men are not attractive anymore, and I'm not even talking about looks. It's the fact that so many of them are not healed, not self aware, can't connect emotionally, stuck at surface level because they don't know how to go beyond that. Like, they don't even know themselves, and they're constantly out here trying to chase the next best thing. Being emotionally unavailable, don't know how to express yourself at this big age is a complete turnoff. Like, take some time and heal. Go find yourself. Men.
This is a thing where, again, a lot of women like to use their own personal experiences to just use a blanket statement towards all men or most men, saying men are not attracted anymore. So were attractive to you, now they're not. So what, men were emotionally intelligent, all that stuff that you want, and now they're not? Or were they never attractive because they never were emotionally intelligent? That don't make sense. So what? So because this is the thing, you got to judge what's their barometer. Okay, so attractive in your sense is being emotionally intelligent, being fixed, being healed. Okay, were they healed before? Because not saying men are not attractive anymore, meaning that they were attractive, they're just not anymore. This is why women are so illogical. They're so illogical because they make very little sense. But let's break this. Now I have the short clip, but I'm gonna have other clips that go along that kind of go along with it, say kind of in the same vein. So let's break this one down. It's a short clip, so I'll break this one down, and then we'll move into clips that are kind of similar to it.
are not attractive anymore, and I'm not even talking about looks. It's the fact that so many of them are not healed, not self-aware, can't
So many are not healed. Okay, fine, I'll give you that. Well, why not go for the men that are? Why not? This is my biggest problem with a lot of women, or just anyone that you know what wants to complain about, um, you know, a gender, and then not realize that you know what it's not men. Men are not the problem. The problem when it comes to women, because the women are the ones who have the abundance of options. The problem is the men that you are attracted to. The men that you are attracted to, sadly, are not healed. That's the problem with women. That's the problem that women are facing. Women are facing the men that they want. They're finding that these men are not healed. So men are not, it's not that men are not attractive anymore. It's that the men that you are attracted to, they're not perfect in your eyes. They don't fit what you want in a man. The men that you are attracted to are not fitting what you want in a man. So that's why you hear complaining. And that is the problem I have. Where, fine, you know, this is the thing where I'm not saying that, I'm not here complaining that, men are not attractive to you. Okay, cool. But the problem is there are so many men out there. Why are you not going for the men that are emotionally healed, emotionally intelligent? Because those men you're not attractive to purely on the looks category. That is the problem.
connect emotionally, stuck at surface level because they don't know how to go beyond that. Like, they don't even
Can't connect emotionally. Stuck at surface level. Guess what? Guess what? Here's the problem. Because a lot of these women, and we've done it with the Kendra G shit. I think a lot of women are egotistical. They are superficial. Women are stuck at surface level. Because here's the thing. Men that are good looking, men that are charming, men that have money. Women go for that. So these men that have these three top categories, right? Have these three top traits. Why do they need other things? Why do they need, like, if I'm a top good looking man, why do I need to connect to you emotionally? Why? Because here's the thing. You already wanted me because you are attracted to me. Most women are not attracted to most men. So the men that they are attracted to, those are rare men. Those are rare men. So explain to me why. Why must a man you are attracted to, he needs to connect with you emotionally? He got you. He got you. If not you, another woman. Because this is the thing. I believe a lot of women in general are superficial. They need a man to fit the top three traits. Either good looking, charming, and or have money. So if a man has these, and these are hard traits to have, if he has these, why would he need to do other things? Why? He's already a rare man. The problem with a lot of women is they want perfection. She wants a man that she's attracted to physically, okay? Plus, she needs to also be attracted to him emotionally, connect with him on a deeper level, want more things than just superficial. Well, that's the thing where stop it with your foolishness. Stop wanting perfection. She needs the perfect man, the perfect timing, perfect situations, perfect outcome. That is fucking stupid.
know themselves, and they constantly out here trying to chase the next best thing. Being emotionally unavailable, don't know how to express yourself at this big age is a complete turnoff. Like, take some time and heal. Go find yourself.
Guess what? There are men that have already found themselves. The men that are emotionally intelligent. Men that have their shit together. Why don't you go for them? Because you're not physically attracted to them. So at the end of the day, it's still physical in nature. You still want to be physically attracted to the man. So really, here's the thing where a lot of men think, what does emotionally attractiveness gotta do? He can't even get through the door if he's not physically attractive. So what's the point? It's like you don't want an emotionally attractive man. You just want a perfect man. That's the thing. Because like I said, if a man doesn't have he's not attractive, he's not good looking, he doesn't have charm, he doesn't have wealth, he can't even get through the door. He can't even get through the door. So really, if he's like has integrity, respectful, loving, emotional, intelligent, knows what he wants, it's just like all the emotional attributes, he's down, he's got it. But he doesn't have the three top attributes I told you about. He can't even get through the door. Only once he has the three rare, those are pretty rare attributes. Once he's through the door, now she wants the other attributes as well. That is why women consistently, in my personal opinions, are the ones to divorce. The ones to divorce. Because they want perfection. They want perfection. They want a man that they're not just attracted to. He has to have so many other attributes. He's basically fucking Superman. And here's the problem with a lot of these women. They are nothing special themselves. This is the problem we're having. Where we have so many egotistical women, narcissistic women, thinking that they are God's gift to earth, God gives to man, that they think that they are perfect. They think themselves as perfect. So if I'm perfect, I need a man that's perfect as well. And that's the problem. These women are goddamn average. Nothing special. And yet they consistently ask for perfect ass men. You are nothing special. This is the thing. How do you, in my personal opinion, I don't think women are that emotionally intelligent. I don't. I really don't. And I've seen so many examples of it, and they're not. And this is the problem where shit like this is just fueling women's egos. Let's continue.
Listen, so the girl who said that the men just aren't attractive anymore, like how they used to be. Yep. Listen, so the girl.
First of all, physically attractive, we're having this. Women that are average to below average complain about men's attractive level. Insane. Second of all, what is showing that these women are emotionally attractive themselves? Not a single one of these women actually care about men's emotion. I guarantee, I've seen this so many times before. A lot of women cannot handle how a man being emotionally intelligent, a man being emotionally expressive. Here's my opinion, okay? A man that's emotionally intelligent isn't a man that is high, like crazy emotionally expressive, but he is very emotionally regulated. He understands emotions. He knows how to express his emotions in a good, productive way. And I think a lot of these women cannot handle a man that's emotionally intelligent, because a man that's emotionally intelligent, these women will be hitting a brick wall, because they see that honestly they'll be holding accountable. I honestly believe men that are emotionally intelligent are men that hold women accountable, because he doesn't do that BS. He doesn't do that BS, and I'm really tired of these women that, you know what, you are so average, and you have the audacity, the entitlement to talk about men's attractiveness level. And you have the insanity not think, okay, fine. If this man is not emotionally attractive, okay, cool. There are millions of men. There are millions of men. Why are you complaining about them? Why are you complaining about the ones that aren't emotionally intelligent? Why are these women complaining about men that are not emotionally intelligent? Please tell me that. Why? Because those men, they are actually attracted to. That's the thing. These women are attracted to these men that are not emotionally intelligent. They just want these men that they are attracted to be emotionally intelligent. That's also the thing. What's up, Black Pill? What's up, my brother? And again, all these takes is just fueling women's entitlement. The audacity to say the shit that they say without really processing it. So, continuing.
Stop complaining about men having audacity when you calling their ass medium fucking ugly. The problem is y'all keep letting ugly men have confidence. We need to go back to shaming ugly men. That's why so many fucking gargoyles and monsters in the fucking club holding up the sections, holding up the space, looking scary. Rawr. Because y'all keep calling them medium ugly. Y'all keep calling short niggas handsome kings. You need to call these niggas what the fuck they is. You're hideous. Your hairline is very strange. The size of your head is not proportionate to your fucking body. You have a bird chest. Your arms is too skinny. Why you be in the gyms and your legs are skinny? We need to start calling them the fuck out. They don't hesitate to tell bitches what they don't like about us. They don't like our hair. They don't like our edges. They don't like our lashes. They don't like our birthday fucking makeup. They got everything to fucking say. And then y'all be over here, oh, he's just medium ugly. I mean, he's alright. He got money. Y'all be letting them think the fucking money, the Casablanca shirts, and the Mary jeans is a fucking enough. And that's why they be fucking playing with y'all. Oh, they got audacity. You gave them the audacity. Y'all stop calling niggas ugly. I don't know what the fuck happened. Medium ugly. I wish I would give a man some grace. Hideous ass. Stop complaining about men having
The entitlement, the audacity. This is the problem. This is the problem with men not having standards and fine with just fucking anything. This is the problem with, and I get it. I understand. Men, we are simple creatures. We just want to have sex a lot of times. I get it. But men not having standards give women like this the audacity, the entitlement. Because she can get D. She can get dick whenever she wants. She's not pressed about men. Because men will give her attention. Even though this woman is below average herself, she gets attention from men. So she has the audacity. So the entitlement is there. Because men are what? Men are nothing special. It's like, it's not that hard. And I agree. I agree. This is the problem with a lot of men. We have, we are controlled by our desires. A lot of men are controlled by our desires. That is the problem. A lot of men have no discipline. And it is what it is. It just gives the entitlement, the audacity to crazy ass women like this. To have the insanity to talk about medium ugly men. To talk about ugly men. To talk about, oh, let's shame ugly men. When honestly, guess what? Guess what? When you bring back shaming ugly men, what comes along with it? You'll definitely get shamed for being ugly yourself. And I'm not saying that, oh, let's do this, let's do that. No, because like I said, I'm no one special. I don't come on here really necessarily. I mean, I talk women. I'm gonna say at worst, I have said women are average, which it's true. We are average at best. Most people are average at best. I never have the audacity and the entitlement to say, oh, let's start shaming ugly women. Because who am I to say shit like that? I'm no one special. But this is the problem. This is the problem. I don't think most men are egotistical. I don't think most men are narcissistic. Because most men are grounded. On the flip side, women, even the ugly ones, are narcissistic. Even the ugly ones are egotistical. Even the ugly ones are not grounded in reality. They think they're hot shit because they can get dick whenever they want. Women like this think they're hot shit because they can get dick whenever they want. And they don't see that that's a problem. That honestly, you are only used, okay, to be a cum dumpster. You're nothing special.
audacity when you calling their ass medium fucking ugly. The problem is y'all keep letting ugly men have confidence. We need to go back to shaming ugly men. That's why so many fucking gargoyles and monsters in the fucking club holding up the sections, holding up the space. Look.
And this is the thing, right? This is the thing with a lot of women, where I just showed you, right? The first clip, women saying, "Oh, men are not attractive anymore, but emotionally attractive." Now here's another woman that said men are just not attractive, okay? Or the ugly men are everywhere, or they have so entitlement. They're so, we need to start shaming ugly men. Does this seem mostly intelligent to you? Does this seem mostly intelligent to you? Does this seem... This is the problem right here. Okay? Where are women actually emotionally intelligent? Are women actually healed themselves? They're not. They're not. They put on a fake facade. Women have egos. They think that they're healed. I've said this countless times before. I think women's healing journey is a crock of shit. They're not healed. I think no one is healed, especially women, if you don't have accountability. If you don't have self-reflection, you're not healed. You are not healed. You are damaged goods.
It's scary. Rawr. Because y'all keep calling them medium ugly. Y'all keep calling short niggas handsome kings. You need to call these niggas what the fuck they is. You're hideous. Your hairline is very strange. The size of your head is not proportionate to your fucking body. You have a bird chest. Your arms is too skinny. Why you be in the gyms and your legs are skinny? We need to start calling them the fuck out. They don't hesitate to tell bitches what they don't like about us. They don't like...
Okay. Men don't hesitate to complain about women. You think women hesitate? You think women hesitate? I've said this time and time before. I agree. Let's bring back shame. Let's do it. I am so in for it. Because I guarantee you, out of the two genders, tell me who would shame hurt more, men or women? I don't believe that men are as egotistical, as narcissistic, okay, as delusional as women are. So really, shaming men, what? Men are more grounded, in my personal opinion, than women. Men know if they're not good looking, men know it. I have not seen, personal opinion, okay? I have never seen a man call himself a 10. I've never seen a man call himself a king. I've never seen it, okay? I've never seen it in person. I mean, like on internet, probably. But I've never seen men overinflate their own ego. I don't see men calling themselves perfect, a goddess, or like a queen, a king. I've never seen men use all these lingo to overinflate their egos. So, if you bring shame back, who do you think is going to bring down more? Men who are more grounded or women who are floating in delusion?
Our hair. They don't like our edges. They don't like our lashes. They don't like our birthday fucking makeup. They got everything to fucking say. And then y'all be over here, oh, he's just medium ugly. I mean, he's all right. He got money.
Yo, Ivan, what's my brother? I don't, in my personal opinion, okay, I think women fake emotional intelligence. I really do. I'm not saying all women. I would say this, right? Especially internet women. These women that have the audacity, the entitlement to pick up a camera or even type in the comment sections, okay? These women, internet women, are the women that are honestly have proven, in my personal opinion, proven to be have such a low emotional intelligence.
Y'all be letting them think the fucking money, the Casablanca shirts, and the Mary jeans is a fucking enough. And that's why they be fucking playing with y'all. Oh, they got audacity. You gave them the audacity. Y'all stop calling niggas ugly. I don't know what the fuck happened. Medium ugly. I wish I would give a man some grace. Hideous ass. Stop complaining.
And this is the thing where it's funny, where women complain if men try to humble women. It is funny when women complain that men try to humble women. I think that's funny. I really do. Because again, the audacity. The audacity to call men ugly, gargoyles, monsters. What do you guys think? Absolute, absolute audacity. All right, to continue on to this, okay? All right, we'll continue on. This is another TikTok video. Let's check this one out. All right, let's check this one out. Now, I've seen this guy. I kind of like this guy take sometimes, so he's not terrible. I think his takes are sometimes cool. This is one I disagree with him on.
I just watched the Cam Newton and Ace Metaphor podcast because I just watched the clip, or I saw the clip earlier in the day about Ace Metaphor saying men are sexually attracted to women, but they're not attracted to who that woman is as an individual. The issue I'm having isn't with the statement, because I can agree with that. A lot of men look at women as objects, and that's why they begin put in these terrible situations, and a lot of men need to choose better, because you sat up there and you fantasize over that woman because you looked at her as an object instead of looking at her as a person. The moment some of these men start to look at you as people and they don't like who you are as a person, and they express that in a respectful way, the first thing some of you come to your brain with is, you don't like me, you must be gay. It has nothing to do with his sexuality. It has to do with him not liking you as a human. So when we talk about partnership, why would I start a partnership with someone that's entitled, can't regulate their emotion, disrespectful, selfish, and doesn't care about who I am as an individual and only thinks about themselves? I just watched the Cam Newton and Ace Metaphor.
Now, it's not like I say that I don't agree with him totally. I think this the first part of the comment, okay? I think it's yeah, let's why do I think let's play the first part of his comment, okay?
I just watched the Cam Newton and Ace Metaphor.
Which I'm gonna check out, okay? The Cam Newton and the Ace Metaphor I guess podcast or interview or whatever. I'm going to check out, so stay tuned for that. Not today, but eventually.
Or podcast, because I just watched the clip, or I saw the clip earlier in the day about Ace Metaphor saying men are sexually attracted to women, but they're not attracted to who that woman is as an individual.
Now, that part, which he's not saying, he says he's agree with that. I say I don't agree with that. Now, I'm not saying that, yes, there are men that are only attracted to women purely because whatever, their beauty, whatever. I personally believe, again, I'm going to say when I watched that interview, there's no study on that. There's no study on it. So what I take out from, let's say, what I can find that may be a correlation, okay? Maybe not a causation, correlation, is that we know that women are the ones to predominantly leave relationships, not men. Predominantly, women's are the one to leave relationships, not men. So if men are not the ones who are leaving relationships in mass or at a higher degree than women, what does that say? Is he could be that he's just saying because it could be because he's just staying in these relationships because he's just only physically attracted? Could be. Unlikely, in my personal opinion. Unlikely. I think most men, at least by how I can take the data, where most men are not the enders of relationships compared to women. Most women are the ones to end relationships, not men. So I take that data as kind of a correlation that I don't disagree that men view women as sexual objects, but I see it as, I don't agree that most men, okay, are not attracted to a woman who she is inside. I think, personal opinion, I think most women are not attracted to a man who he is inside. I think most women are attracted to a man, either he's good looking, charming, or wealthy. Later on, to learn that his personality is not what she wants. Is not what she wants. Or on the flip side, whatever. His personality is what she wants, but he doesn't have the other traits. And then she just not attracted to him anymore. Whatever. But I think it's women who are not completely attracted to men beyond maybe a surface level, or maybe, I don't know, they only attract to men on a deeper level, but that surface level is not good enough because let's say he's medium ugly. Okay, he's medium ugly. And then he has a great personality, because I've heard this, okay? I've heard this in a lot of women who talks about leaving marriages. Women have said, "Oh, he's amazing. He's a great father, great husband. He provides, he takes care of the household. You know, he's respectful, he's loving. Perfect. I'm bored. I want something better. I want something different. I.e., I'm not attracted to this man anymore. Although who he is inside is great, amazing, but I'm bored. I'm not attracted to him anymore. I fell out of love with him." That happens a lot. So, personal opinion, I don't think it's men. Okay? I don't think it's men. Now, I just say I don't think it's men who are purely only objectifying women and not caring about who they are inside. I'm not saying that men don't do it. I'm saying, as data in mass, most men, in my personal opinion, they are attracted to more than just what she looks like. Personal opinion. I just correlated with the data, like I said, with relationship data, where most women leave or break up relationships, not men.
The issue I'm having isn't with the statement, because I can agree with that. A lot of men look at women as objects, and that's why they be getting put in these terrible situations.
Now, here's the thing. I don't disagree that there are men that look at women as objects. I don't disagree with that. But here's the problem. Here's also the problem. It's a lot of women put themselves as objects. Because this was funny, right? I was watching this clip, and then I just scrolled, okay? I just scrolled. The next clip over, right? Funny, crazy. TikTok algorithm is insane. Next clip over. That was the clip after that. That was the clip after that. And it's like, this is a thing where here, I believe both sides are poison, right? The men that objectify women, that's poisonous. The women that objectify themselves, that's poisonous. It is like a cycle that pretty much creates itself, okay? Men that objectify women, women that objectify themselves. So it's a cycle. It's what creates themselves. Just like the whole OF thing, okay? There are millions of men who have an OF account. But there are millions of women that created those OF accounts. So it's a cycle, okay? They're feeding into each other. And it's a destructive, poisonous cycle. That's why it's like, yes, I agree. Men objectify women. But I also believe that, yes, men think women are nice and stuff. They think they're beautiful. But men, in my personal opinion, most men, they try to find something more. They try to have something more substantial, right? Because they want something more. Men want something more. Men are not purely just looking for a booty to, tap. I mean, personal opinion, that's what I believe.
I just watched the Cam Newton and Ace Metaphor podcast because I just watched the clip, or I saw the clip earlier in the day, about Ace Metaphor saying men are sexually attracted to women, but they're not attracted to who that woman is as an individual. The issue I'm having isn't with the statement, because I can agree with that. A lot of men look at women as objects, and that's why they begin put in these terrible situations, and a lot of men need to choose better, because you sat up there and you fantasize over that woman because you looked at her as an object instead of looking at her as a person.
This is a thing where, in my personal opinion, again, is that I don't disagree that there are some men that look at women as an object. But here's and I showed you, right? Women pretty much push themselves as objects. But here's the thing. Most men are attracted to most women. So really, this is a really hard topic to actually grasp, because most men find most women attractive. So to say that you think she's an object is kind of disingenuous. Most men are attracted to most women, right? So really, it's like, how she's an object? I don't think that most men view women as an object. Most men are attracted to most women, but they also want more from a woman. That purely goes beyond attractive level. Okay, I think most men do. Now, maybe some men's view can be skewed when, in my personal opinion, because here's the thing: most men they're not lucky in love. Terminator, my brother, thank you for the love. Most men are not lucky in love. They're not lucky when it comes to women. So really, to even view women as an object, to be able to only view women as an object, most men don't have that luxury. Most men don't have that luxury, right? In my personal opinion, because they can't treat necessarily women. I'm not talking about, there are shitty men, like the criminals, the really bottom of the barrel, disgusting men that view women as an object, and they do shitty things, right? Terrible things to take that object. And those are the type of men I'm talking about, because those are disgusting men, in my personal opinion. Those are bottom of the barrel, disgusting men. Not talking about those men. I'm talking about, in general, average men. Because we never talk about this as society. We said how the Disney fairy tale have affected women. I also think that the Disney fairy tale has affected men. Because, in my personal opinion, most men, and prove me if I'm wrong, I think most men believe in love. I think that. Most men believe in love. I really do. Most men also believe in the fairy tale. I honestly believe it. So I just don't think that, I'm not saying that there's no men that don't view women as objects. I just don't think it's the majority. That's the thing. I don't think it's the majority. I think most men are attracted to most women. They just don't view women as objects. They are attracted to what they see inside. They want to try to get to know the woman who she is inside.
The moment some of these men start to look at you as people and they don't like who you are as a person, and they express that in a respectful way, the first thing some of you come to your brain with is, you don't like me, you must be gay. It has nothing to do with his sexuality. It has to do with him not liking you as a human. So when we talk about partnership, why would I start a partnership with someone that's entitled, can't regulate their emotion, disrespectful, selfish, and doesn't care about who I am as an individual, and only thinks about themselves? I just watched the Cam Newton and Ace Metaphor.
And here's the thing where, I guess he kind of said it at the end, where a lot of people are not talking about it. Okay, like I said, I don't think a lot of women are emotionally intelligent, because a lot of women lack accountability, lack self-reflection. So yes, you view women as attractive, and then you get to know her. Yeah, maybe you are not attracted to who she is inside, because who she is inside is pretty ugly. It can happen. But I'm going to watch the whole Cam Newton and Ace Metaphor interview, so stay tuned for that one. All right, so let's uh let's do some other videos. Let's check out some other videos. Let's do some Kendra G videos, because this is the thing, right? It's it's interesting because, and that's the thing. That's the thing where, you know, uh, it is it is hard for men, right? This is why I honestly believe men are more emotionally intelligent, because here's the thing: men have to go through a whole lot more. I honestly believe men have to go through a whole lot more, so they have to develop more. I think men have to develop more, so that's why I think men are, you know, are just more emotionally intelligent. And here's the thing where I think being stoic or being in control of your emotion, because where men are not like so expressive in emotion, is, in my personal opinion, a bit of emotional intelligence. Because being intelligent, you will know, being too emotional makes you irrational. That's something that we got to talk about. But let's do some Kendra G show, because, like I said, Kendra G, the women that goes on to Kendra G always prove me right. Okay, always prove the topics of the show correct. Because here's the thing, right? We all, like I said, oh, men are not attractive anymore. Some physically, some emotionally. Here's the thing: women, they have they have some flaws. They're not perfect, and they have the audacity to talk about perfect men. All right, let's check this one out.
Love y'all on TikTok. Y'all be having good light, y'all. Y'all be ready. How old are you?
I'm 48.
Okay, you look good. That's a microphone?
It is.
Okay. All right.
You are 48 and you're still single. You're 48 and you're still in the dating market. You are the problem. You are a big red flag. Dating is easy for women, and yet you're still in it. We are going to see why you are the problem.
All right, TJ, where you calling me from, baby?
I live in Arizona, Miss Kendra.
Yeah. Listen, y'all be prepared on TikTok. I love it. So TJ, 48, looking good. Arizona, what you do for a living?
Well, I just left corporate America in February, so now I'm on my entrepreneur journey. I'm helping people build legacy wealth. So, credit repair, life coach. I've got a couple things I'm doing, but I'm passionate about my nonprofit.
So what do you want me to put down for your job?
Let's put down entrepreneur. That's what's in
Okay.
my profile.
Entrepreneur. You have any kids?
I have 3 grown children, yes.
How old are your 3 grown kids?
29. I gotta try to get this right. 26 and 24.
Okay. And what's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Leo, fire sign.
Okay. Your 3 kids, they're all by the same man?
Yes, my ex-husband.
Okay. And when did you get divorced?
2011.
Okay. All right. So we got TJ, 48, Leo, Arizona, left corporate America. Now she's an entrepreneur. Mom to 3 by her ex-husband. She was once married. What kind of man?
Just again, just surface level. Where's the value? This is a thing where like I showed you in the other clip, when women complain that men objectify women, where's your value? What's so special? Because this is the what we're going to see. What's so special? What would make a man lucky to be with you? 48, a divorcee, 3 grown kids. I the same man you couldn't sustain a relationship with. This is a thing where I don't know which one is worse, okay? 3 separate baby daddies that you couldn't make it work, or one baby daddy gave him 3 kids, married, not baby daddy, I guess, married him, divorced him. I don't know, because I find it, they're both, in my personal opinion, they're both terrible, right? They're both, neither one is good. I don't know which one's better than, because I find this a problem, right? You stayed with one man, gave him 3 kids, married him, and you still couldn't make it work. What would the next man have to do to make that work? I can't understand, because here's the thing where I find it amazing. Women give men, or women don't see it, that they give men the most precious thing, kids and their body. You gave this man the most precious thing you could give him, and you couldn't make that work. What's the next man got to do?
Looking for a girl?
I need a strong man, independent, who has emotionally healed, and just looking to explore and live life. Just get out here and live and have fun.
Okay.
So, that season.
All right. What are your deal breakers?
Lack of communication, selfish, lack of self-aware, and low emotional intelligence.
Okay. And
Okay, a lot of internal traits she's talking about. Okay.
what about money? Should he make a certain amount of money?
I need him to be very stable.
I don't know. Maybe they love you.
I mean, I have worked hard. I'm building this new life. And so I think a man that doesn't have at least what I'm bringing is going to be insecure. That's been my experience. So, yes, he needs.
Controversial thing. It's been her experience that the men who don't have what she has are insecure. It's a red flag on her. Because here's my thing. Here's my thing. Why would a man care how much you have? Are you providing for him? Is he asking you for money? I mean, why would he care? He only care because you treat him like it. This is the thing where women don't talk about. You treat him less than. I've said this a scenario, right? 2 exactly the same man. Exactly, I mean, everything about him, who he is inside, what he looks like is exactly the same. One man makes a lot less than you. Other man makes a whole lot more than you. If the man that makes a lot less than you maybe tell you what to do, you would say, you will put him in his place. You will put that man in his place. A man that makes a whole lot more than you tell you what to do, you may more than often than not listen to him. This is the problem. This is the problem where women don't understand. It's not that men are insecure. It's that you make him insecure. That's why I say this is most likely a red flag on her part. Personal opinion. This is, you know what, Robert? And this is a thing where I'm surprised, okay? You would always think as women age, okay, their standards would be more reasonable, more grounded. The problem that I'm finding is that as women age, they, in their mind, because their money goes up too, their money goes up, they're making more money, their career is doing better than ever, their standards gets more outrageous for what their level of actual dating market level. That's the problem I'm seeing more and more. This is why I'm saying more and more women are egotistical. That's a hard thing. It's a hard thing. I mean, in my personal opinion, the more you make, the easier it is. But that's at a certain cap, right? I mean, I don't know.
To have a nice level set income that hopefully can level me up, is to be honest.
I do agree. Okay, the more feminine you want her to be, a whole lot more you have to make than her.
What is that minimum?
Oh, I gotta say minimum. He's an entrepreneur, hopefully, because we can live. I mean, 150K is very low end for me. I know, girl. That's why I know I'm gonna be single for a little bit, but I'm okay with.
You're gonna be single forever. You are going to be single. You are 48. 48. I find this is the problem where this is why I create my shit, or I say the shit I say. It's that to ground women. I'm not trying to say I'm trying to humble them. I'm more saying that I'm trying to ground them. In the sense that you are delusional. Now, if you want to not date men, if you want to get out of the dating market, great, cool. I support that. If you want to stay in the dating market, and then you maybe have the audacity to complain about men, right? Especially those types of women that stays in the dating market and complain about men. This is where I try to ground you. I try to put you, like, ground your mindset, because you're too delusional. Yes, are there women out there that at 40, 48, 50, 58, whatever, get married, get man? Yeah. But I guarantee you, more often than not, those women that at later ages can get a man, she has lowered her standards. She had lowered her standards in some way, right? Either he's less attractive, or he makes less, or he's, I don't know, whatever. Okay. There's something, I'm not saying, oh my God, she wanted 100K, but now she wanted 50. No, not necessarily. That could be one, but more is like, if you have so many standards, you take some of them away so you can get better results. And women like this are, you know what? If she's not going to change her standards, you will be single forever.
With that, I'm okay with that.
So if 150 is the low end, that's too low. 150.
I mean, that's low end. Like, he's comfortable, he's confident, and I would feel good about that.
Okay, so the minimum is 150.
Yes.
Got you. Because so 80K, you couldn't do that.
I mean, if he come with a heavy swag bag and some other things kicking it, great vitamin D, because I'm in Sunshine, Arizona, so that vitamin D got to be rocking if he make 80K. And his, personality, everything's got to really be alive. Because I find that if they're not secure in who they are, he can be that at 80, but if they're not, it becomes a challenge, because I'm very vibrant outside.
Now, when you say vitamin D, what kind of vitamin D you talking about? I know you ain't talking about Sunny D.
No, ma'am. You know what type of vitamin D I'm talking about. I'm 48. Like, I am about to go play tennis. Like, I was literally about, like, I saw your live come through. I'm like, no, my profile is ready. So he got to be out here and active, and that includes regular vitamin D.
Okay. So we'll make an exception if the vitamin D is right in the salary category.
Yes. More than that, if his lifestyle and his, just everything.
Okay.
But that, those are kind of those.
So with that being in mind, though, if a guy made more, let's just say he made 200K, but didn't have the best vitamin D, would you give that guy a chance?
what is the best vitamin D mean? If he is like low vibe and like we gotta have some good connection in that space. It's not like top priority, but if you're once a month and I need, a couple times a week, we won't be healthy. And so,
And this is the thing, right? Here's the thing, right? What she's saying, fine. I've never said to women, don't have standards. Cool. Your same standards, your women's standards like this, okay? Why wouldn't he go for a 38-year-old? Why a 48-year-old? Why wouldn't he go for a man that makes 150K? 150K. He's outgoing. He has an active social life, okay? Active social life. I'm not talking about this. He's an older man that's like probably healthy, okay? He's athletic, great social life. He can attract the 28-year-olds. This is the thing. He's already top 1%, okay? He's already top 1%. Probably top 10%, okay? Making over 100K. Let's say if he makes 200K, okay? He's definitely top 1%. Top 1%. Now, if he's active, right? He's very athletic. He's an athletic man. So he has an athletic build. A man that's wealthy, athletic. And she said, probably charming too. This is a thing where good looking, charming, wealthy. The 28-year-olds want him. The 38-year-olds want him. The 40-year-old want him. Why would he go for the 48-year-old? The woman that's knocking down 50 more than she's knocking down 40. Why? What makes her better than the 40-year-old? What makes her better than the 30-year-old? Because here's the thing. This is the thing that a lot of women don't understand. You ask for the same thing. You care about a man's money. You care about a man's money. Most women do that too. Most women care about that too. So, and now you also ask him that he, athletic build. He's active, an active social life. A man that has an active social life most likely is probably, athletically built or very, vibrant, and she wants a man with charisma, charm. Most women want that man. Most women want that man. So if most women want that man, why would he pick a woman close to her 50s? Why? This is the thing where I can never understand what women thinking. Why would he want her? What about her? Like, what about her is special? Her money is useless to him because I never understand women. If you want a man that makes 150K at the minimum, what use is your money? What use is your money to him? He ain't paying his bills. Your money's not paying his bills. Your money ain't paying his mortgage. Your money is not taking him on trips. And here's the thing with a lot of women. Since she cares about money, I guarantee you she's not going 50-50. This is the thing where a lot of women I never understand. If you have money, yet you are still the type that don't go 50-50, what's the point of your money? What's the point of your money?
If he makes 200K and he need Viagra, that's fine. But we should be compatible in those spaces. And I'm active. Even at 48, I'm still active.
Okay. Should he look a certain way?
I do like some nice chocolate. Obviously, healthy in shape would be great. But even if he isn't, and he knows that he wants to be that, I'm good with that too. So yeah, he gotta look good. I want him to have some.
Add it. She wants a black man. That makes him. That makes it hard as well. Add it. She wants him in shape, like I just said. This is what women do. When I say dating is easier for women, most women can get most men or most women have a lot of options. The problem is they themselves cut down that option. They cut down that pool, right? Women want, I don't know why, women want a small dating pool. They do. They cut out men. They cut out as many men as they can to get a small dating pool. Then they wonder why they're having trouble.
Swag, dress nice. I'm into fashion, so I think that is a representation of who you are. So I do want him to look good.
Okay, we already got the money question out the way, so let's do the Kendra can.
Oh, okay. What do you want me to do, Ross?
Please, guys, like the video. It would be helpful to me, okay? Please like, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Those help me out a lot.
Let's see your legs. Oh, you look good. I can tell you. Ooh, vibrant. Okay. I can tell you work it out. Oh, yeah, you in
I want to
shape.
go play tennis. I literally am on my way to tennis class, and I saw your live come on. I was like, dang, I'm still on getting here because my little tennis outfit cute.
You look cute. You look good. So, when was your last relationship?
Technically last June, but we officially were breaking up last 18 months ago.
Okay.
So
You don't have
we kind of start breaking up as you live together and shit. So 18 months ago.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
18 months.
Okay. 3 flaws you have to work on.
3 flaws I have to work on. I would say I'm very.
And here's the thing, right? She doesn't seem terrible. I don't look at these women necessarily seeing that they are the worst women in the world. Okay, she doesn't seem terrible, right? She seems nice. But I've said this before, okay? No matter how perfect or how great a woman is, one sure thing, a red flag they will have is the type of men they want. That is most. I've said this before. As women age, okay, they become bigger red flags. Why? Because they've shown it. They've shown a history of one, they are attracted to or they attract terrible men. Terrible can mean a whole lot of range of things, where it's incompatible to you, abusive, whatever. Okay, it's just terrible that it doesn't work out. Okay, so you are attracted to or you attract terrible men, or you're hard to deal with, however that may be. Now, one, she's attracted to certain types of men, most likely, not saying terrible in the sense that they are abusive or whatever. Terrible as in, you know what? I don't know, that they are just, they can't fit what she wants for the long term. And two, seems like she has a nice personality, okay? At least how she talks, her demeanor, she seems nice. Problem is that, again, I don't think that, I don't know, sometimes I feel like they could be nice for show. They could have an attitude if you get on their bad side, or if you don't meet their, or she will make you feel insecure.
Very dominant as a Leo a lot of times, and so I want to be more intentional about making space for another person to kind of have the voice and be the leader in the role.
She's dominant. A strong, independent woman right there. Okay? Like I said, the attitude, I guarantee you, here's a woman that she sounds innocent. She sounds nice and soft. But she isn't. She's a ball breaker. This is a thing where, again, why I say as women age, they become bigger red flags. Because they have lived the life that they have lived. They have been the boss of their life. They're not taking any shit from any man, which is fine. Okay, I'm not saying that you should. I'm just saying that I guess the old saying is that you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Not saying women are dogs, but I'm saying that they are very pig-headed. It is her life, okay? It is her way or the highway. And I've dealt with women like that. They will not listen to you. And here's the problem, where you want a man of a certain standing. I'm sorry, men that are rare right? Top tier men, top percent men, either in looks, finance, charm, maybe in all three. Well, guess what? He is the leader of his life. Anyone comes into his, he's going to be the leader of that. So this is why women like this cannot sustain relationships with the men that they say they want.
And so I'm very much good with that, but you got to be on point. And so I find that if you're not there, I can't step back. Like I'm going to still be dominant. So I want to work on that. I also want to work on focus. Like I like get excited about lots of things and like I want to help everybody, but I also know you can't be great at lots of things. And so I want to be able to focus on a couple things. So that would be two. And I'm very, I don't know, I'm struggling with a third one.
Ooh. Well, only because I'm on a time constraint. I'm gonna let that one live right now. Why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I feel like I'm a great partner. Communication is like really important to me. Even if you're not the best communicator, I have a way and a style that, you know, really makes people feel safe in a space. I am really good at love. Like my profile is TJ Loves Love because I love love. I've been hurt many times, but that's not going to stop me because I do believe my partner is out there. And so somebody looking to live life and just be able to
You know, now this, you know, we are a world of billions of people, billions of people. So could I say that? Oh, your partner is not out there? I mean, of course, I'm not going to say that. Here's the thing where I just think that this kind of I don't know if I say, I guess maybe delusion that a lot of women try to think, oh, he's out there somewhere. I mean, probably, but here's the thing where they're not going to realize that maybe because I think a lot of women are very passive when it comes to dating. They want the man to come to them. They're not going to the man. So with that mentality, being passive, fine. If he's out there, understandable. But here's the thing: with being passive, what does it mean if he's out there? When you do nothing to go find him, you want him to find you. This is why a lot of women will honestly also another contributor to why a lot of women will stay single later into their years or forever because they're very passive when it comes to dating. I find it weird that women put so much effort. They're not passive. They're active when it comes to education and money. When it comes to men, they're passive. But here's the thing: education, women succeed in. Career and money, women succeed in. It's only men that women fail in. I think.
say I did it all and we did it together, I think that's, you know, is this what I'm looking for. I think the guy would be lucky to have me. I cook, I clean, I work out, all the things. So
Okay. Now, TJ, you are 48. What's the age?
You cook and clean, you're all those things, yet at 48, you still can't get a man to stay. Guess that ain't that great. You're cooking and cleaning, all those things aren't that great. And this is the thing where a 38-year-old can cook and clean. A 28-year-old can cook and clean. Again, you make it seem you're nothing special.
Age range you want to date?
I've had some challenges with younger men, so I would like them to be 45 at minimum.
45 at minimum. And should he be in
Mhm.
Arizona?
I will travel. I'm in an EV. I'll get on the road or get on a flight. So I'll travel.
Okay, well, let's do it. We got TJ, 48, Arizona. Now, if you travel, he got to buy the plane ticket, I'm assuming.
Yes, ma'am, because he got that.
Why was her money? See, this is. So, again, her money is useless to him. Her money's useless to him. This is a thing where I'm in the boat where I agree. I don't want a woman that is draining me for my money. I don't want a woman that's draining me for my money. This is why, yes, in theory, okay? In theory, men would want a working woman. Men would want a boss chick, okay? A boss bitch. In theory, yes, men want a woman that have her own shit. In practice, that shit means nothing. In practice, okay? The boss bitches, the strong, independent woman, the woman that has her own shit, the woman that's six-figure herself is fucking useless. In practice, she's useless. Because here's the thing. A woman that makes six figures, she still needs a man to buy her a plane ticket. A 48-year-old woman that makes over six figures still needs a man to buy her a plane ticket to come see him. Why would he do that to a 28-year-old? Okay. Why not a 38-year-old? Please tell me, because I can't think of a reason. Why? It's hypothetical, like crazy scenario. Let's say I made over 200K. I'm a black man, active, athletic, charming, top tier black man, okay? Top tier black man. If I'm dating this 48-year-old, I had to buy her a ticket. Okay. Who has six figure herself, I had to buy her a ticket to come see me. Okay. Why would I not just buy a ticket for a 28-year-old or a 38-year-old? Why? Why would I not? Why would I pick a 48-year-old over a 28 or 38-year-old? Because we have some things in common. What? She said, let's hypothetical. Wait, she says she's going to go play tennis. What if I have that in common with her? Do you think a 28-year-old doesn't play tennis? You think that 38 don't play tennis? This is a thing where it's funny that people say, oh, date someone your own age, you have something in common with. The fuck does that mean? It's like you think hobbies are divided by age level. Like only the 60-year-olds like to play golf. Young people don't like playing golf. Only 60-year-olds like to listen to music. Young people don't like to listen to music. Only let's say 60-year-olds like to play tennis. Young people don't like to play tennis. Only it's like, what the fuck you mean that you don't have things in common with someone who, I mean, you may not like with someone who like about. Why does it have to be age that you have something in common with? That's the thing where make it make sense. So I'm just saying that. I'm not saying that, oh, men should date younger. No, I'm just saying that. What is the value in dating her over someone else? That's the thing. Beauty? Okay, she may be good looking for a 48-year-old, but why not go for a 38-year-old? That probably is better looking. Or why not even go for a 28 where you most likely would be better looking?
That bread, remember?
That's right. Because he got to have the bread at the door.
Right.
Because what you think TJ gonna do? Because you got to have the bread and the vitamin D.
Yes. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm closer to the last season of my life and I got so many years behind me. Yes, ma'am. My requirements are that. So
Don't play with it. All right, let me go to the dating app. So what's your name on the dating app?
PJ_loves love.
Aw. Underscore.
TJ loves love.
Yeah. And it comes right up. TJ_.
This is a thing where a lot of women want it all. You want love, right? You want love. You want fairy tale. You want a man that's emotionally intelligent. You want a man that's, not superficial. You want a man that's loving, respectful, healed, all this shit. But he has to be good looking, athletic, charismatic, wealthy. Bitch, you want what every woman wants. You want what every woman wants. You think because you want a man that's 45, okay? 45, 50. You think a 30-year-old doesn't want that man too? If he meets if he meets okay? I'm not just saying, oh, 30-year-olds want like old men. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying 28-year-old women want old men. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that her standards, if a man met her standards, I guarantee you, he meets most women's standards.
Loves love. TJ underscore loves love. You looking good, girl. Oh, they doing that. TikTok doing that. TikTok, stop putting stuff on her face, child. TJ underscore loves love. TJ underscore loves love. You can shoot your shot and send her a message. Shoot your shot, send her a message, or scroll down and push the heart, the star, and send her a gift. TJ loves love. It's her name on the Kendra G Singles dating app. I'm gonna show you how to shoot your shot. I'm gonna send you a message.
Shoot your shot if you want to do that, but I think it's ridiculous. What do you guys think? Kendra G. This is the thing with women. Like it proves my point every single time. Kendra G videos prove my point every single time. It's sad like that. You know, she has the woman that will prove my point every single time. All right, let's do one more video. Let's do one more Kendra G video. Let's end out on this Kendra G video. Hope everyone had a good week. Hope you guys having a good Saturday night. Thank you guys. Thank you everyone for stopping by. Even just to check it out. Thank you for stopping by. Love you guys. It's amazing that you guys, support me. So thank you. Thank you for the love. All right, let's check this out.
All right, cool. Let's do it.
Okay, what's your name?
Melissa.
Melissa. Melissa is the name I use when I want to lie to men. That was always
She's good looking. I mean, she's decent.
my go-to name when I want to give my real name. Melissa, where you calling us from?
South Africa.
Oh, wow. Melissa, how old are you?
I'm 28.
Okay. You have any kids?
No.
Like you're in shape? You look good. What time is it in South Africa?
No, it's 2 a.m.
Now, is that a shirt or is that a bra?
It's a shirt.
Oh, okay. Somebody's shirt. Okay. No kids. You ever been married? No, never married. And what do you do for a living?
I'm a real estate agent.
A real estate agent. All right, let's do it. We got Melissa, South Africa, 28, no kids, never married, real estate agent. What kind of man you looking for?
One that is financially stable.
We started off with the money. With the money.
Yeah, because I'm financially stable, so yeah.
Okay, is there a dollar amount?
No, I don't have a specific amount.
Okay.
But they just need to be financially stable, good credit.
It's kind of stupid, right? The idea is stupid. Financially stable can mean a lot of things. A man that makes 50K a year, 50K a year, that's enough to pay all your bills, to consistently pay all your bills and have a roof over your head. That's financially stable. Is that enough? Good credit. Good credit is not that hard. Just don't get into debt. Don't overuse your credit card. So really, it's like, that's like, most men can fit that category. But you're not, I'm saying, like, women like this are not looking for most men. She's not looking for average men. So this is why I find in women, this is why they go about their dating life very half-assed. Like I said, when women do their education, when women do their career, they put so much effort, so much thought into it. When it comes to dating, when it comes to men, women are so half-assed about it. It is so why is it so irritating for me? Because women are the ones to complain. But yet you put so little effort into it. And then you have the audacity to complain?
You know, kind, very kind. Thoughtful, very manly. Yeah, men about their business, something like that.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
My deal breakers are someone who doesn't believe in God.
This is the thing where I find, again, a lot of women, the good looking ones to the ugly ones, okay? You all want the same man. You all ask for the same man. Good looking, charming, wealthy. He has to have those three, which is already rare in itself. Now he has to be a good man, a manly man, good father, good husband, good in the bed. It's like godly. It's just like fucking. This is a problem with women. You want perfect.
Another one would be.
And this is the thing, right? You wonder why. From the ugly ones to the good looking ones, why are they having problems? Why? Dating is easy, even for the ugly ones, definitely easy for the pretty ones. And yet, you're still in the dating market? Make that make sense. Make that make sense. Maybe it's because, oh, you can't find perfect men out there. And then the men that maybe meet the first three traits, like attractive, charming, wealthy, maybe those men, you find that maybe once they get their foot through the door, yes, they're not perfect. They're not perfect. And then you break up or whatever. It's like, surprise. The consistency of women constantly wanting perfect men, perfect timing, perfect scenario, perfect outcome. Then you say, oh, he doesn't have to be perfect. You literally are asking for perfection. This is the problem we hear. Oh, women say, oh, I'm not asking for perfect. Then name what you want, right? Name your standards. Let me tell you. You may think this is not perfect, but you're asking for a rare ass fucking man.
Someone who is what are my deal breakers? Who's not good in bed. Wasting my time. But anyway.
Good looking, wealthy, godly, manly, good in bed. Okay. 1, you're asking for a rare ass man. 2, you are one of many asking for the same type of man. This is why, right? This is why sometimes, like, Why? I don't understand with women where, why do men cheat? Why do men cheat? Why would a man that gets with a woman like this, why would a man get with a woman like this? Why would he cheat? Why? Because here's the thing. If he can get with you, right? Because honestly, you're nothing special. You're pretty. But again, I've said this before. Most men find most women attractive. And in my personal opinion, the attractive ones are only surface level. Because they rely on their attractiveness. They have nothing inside. Nothing inside that's all that redeemable. Okay, all that special. So, okay. Yeah, I agree. There are some women that aren't good in bed. I find a lot of women just lay there. Okay, so they leave all the effort to the man. But like I said, okay, why would he cheat? Because here's the problem. Most women want him. The man that you want, okay? If he fits your standards, he fits most women's standards. If you are good looking, well, here's the thing. Most women are good looking. Most men find most women good looking. So really, beauty is dime a dozen. For a man, being good looking, charming, wealthy, even those 3 traits are rare as shit. They are rare. Now, let's say he's good in bed. Okay? I want to say a godly man would cheat. So let's say he's good in bed. Okay? Now, all that, fucking all women wants him.
The money and put it down, baby. Okay, so deal breakers if you're not good in bed. Okay, anything else before I go to the next question?
Nah, so far no. Can't think of any so far.
Okay. Should he look a certain way?
He must be overweight.
You said he must be overweight?
No, must not be overweight. He
Must
shouldn't
not be overweight. Okay. Must not be overweight. Okay. Anything else?
Not shorter than me.
Not shorter than you. How tall are you?
I'm 5'2". I'm short.
Yeah, that's easy. Just taller than you. Okay. Now, because you started off with financially stable, the next question is, should he make a certain amount of money?
At least earn more than me.
What will that ballpark be?
Online, I can't say.
Say what?
I can't say online. Maybe just more than me. So let's say he should just make more than me.
Okay, make more than her. Okay. So let me ask you this. Do you know how the conversion goes from South Africa to America? Okay. So is $100,000 in American money too low?
$100,000, that would be equivalent to, I think, 2 million or so. Or is it what, 2.5 million?
I don't know the conversion.
So that, I think that's okay. What's that, a year? If it's a year, chill. You must make a bit more.
Okay. Oh, you thought, okay, yeah, I was talking about a year. So 100K a year is that's not gonna cut it.
Yeah, no.
Okay, no.
So, if a man, good looking, charming, good in bed, wealthy, this is the thing where you wonder why these types of men view women as an object. These men, okay, the men that can fit these categories, that has these traits, women like this is dime a dozen. She's beautiful to average men. She's beautiful to average men. She's rare, okay? Rare to average men. Like, oh my God. I said this before. In my life, okay? In my life, believe it or not, I've dated a woman that most people would consider an 8. Believe it or not, I've dated one woman that most people would consider an 8. Okay, an 8. I've only dated one, right? I've only dated one. I've dated women that were, attractive, maybe a 6, maybe a 7, sometimes a 5, maybe even 4. But I've only dated one. Okay, that most people would consider maybe top tier. A man that she's asking for, 8s are nothing to him. 8s are nothing. They're a dime a dozen. It's like he sees a beautiful woman every day of his life. I mean, top tier beauty. Not just like, oh, men finding most women beautiful. No. He sees 8s, 9s, and maybe 10s all his, anytime he wants. Goes to his yachts, go to his whatever. He sees these women everywhere. He travels the world, sees these women everywhere. So her beauty really doesn't go that far.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Is 200K a year? No?
So my ex made a lot of money, Okay.
Well,
So
why is he your ex? What happened?
I easily get bored.
Huh?
I easily get bored.
So he made a
You easily get bored. You easily get bored.
lot of money, but you got bored with him.
Yeah, it's not just about the money. Yes, it must have the money because we know that love is not enough. But like, you get what I'm trying.
I swear, I've said this before. Women's most dangerous emotion. I've said women's most dangerous emotion is boredom. If she is fucking bored, be sure she's leaving your ass. If she is bored, be fucking sure she will leave your ass.
No, I get it. I mean, but I feel like and I get this.
Yeah, this woman is just stereotypical. Beautiful woman, wanting top tier men, and easily bored. Nothing different. Then you wonder why top tier men will view these women as objects, just a trophy.
Listen, because we started off with money. You said it'd be financially stable. And I think I hear women say it's not about the money, but I challenge that because if the guy doesn't, in order to qualify, he has to make a certain amount of money. Like he has to have,
It's all about the money. And then the other stuff extra. This is why I said this. If he doesn't have it, he can't get through the door. So really, all the other stuff, it's not that important. Yes, she wants the other stuff because she wants perfect men. But here's the thing. If he doesn't have the top traits, he can't get through the fucking door.
entry fee to even be considered. So it is about the money. Wouldn't you like okay, if a guy was nice, good looking, and good in bed, but made $50,000, he doesn't have a shot with you, right? Exactly. So the money does matter. It starts at the money. Listen, it's your life, but the money does matter because before you can even consider the man, according to you, he has to make a certain dollar amount, correct? Okay. So her ex, we won't spend too much time here, but do well. We already learned 200K.
And that's the thing, right? Her ex. What's having money means. This is why I don't believe the whole thing where a lot of good-looking women say dating for them is hard. Because you make it hard. Every single woman. This is my 100% belief. Every single woman, dating is only hard because you make it hard. Every single woman. Prove me wrong. Please prove me wrong. Every single woman, dating for you is hard because you make it hard. Period. You can't say that about men because men don't have that ability. No, I'm not saying. I'm saying all men. You can't say that about all men because all men don't have that ability. Top tier men, yeah, they do have that ability. Women most certainly have that ability. The ability to, you know what, have outrageous standards, have some men that meet those standards, and then still get bored of those men.
Wouldn't be enough, and we know that her ex made a lot of money, so I guess she's used to a certain lifestyle. Correct? Okay. Now let's do the Kendra Cam. That's when you stand up and we see your full body. Ah.
Yeah. Yeah. You see what happened was.
What do you have in this body?
I
got
do ha-
Okay.
can I do a picture? Cause
No, you gotta
No.
stand. You do gotta stand. You go put some pants on if you need to, but you do gotta stand. I can't let you do a picture.
yeah. Okay,
I
wait.
feel
Let
like
me.
you're in shape. Usually, I mean, why would you not want to do it?
Oh, let me see. Okay, so I was wearing a suit today, so
You're what? Yeah. This is beautiful. What's wrong with this?
I was not expecting that.
But what's wrong with your outfit? Your outfit is like beautiful.
Alright, thank you. No, I was just not expecting to stand up.
Right. Oh, maybe because your pants were unbuttoned. But you look good. I mean, you're in shape. Your outfit was classy. You look nice. All right, let's keep going. When was your last relationship?
In Jan.
In January? Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Last
You don't have? Oh, last week? Oh. Was it your ex? No.
And she's giving her body to men that don't meet her standards for long-term relationships. This is the thing where I don't understand women. I really don't understand women. You ask for rare men. You ask for rare men. You ask for rare men. What are rare men getting? What are rare men getting? Because here's the thing. The man that she's not getting a relationship from or putting rules onto him, okay, putting rules onto him, she's still giving him her body. So she's giving men that she doesn't put rules on, that she doesn't like, she doesn't need a relationship from these men. She gives these men her body. What does a man that can meet her standards get that other men don't? Other men are getting her body without meeting her standards. Okay, at least for a relationship wise. He doesn't have to be in a relationship with her and still get her body. This is the problem why I say bring back shame. Because here's the thing. And you know what? Fuck it. You know, it's like shame or not. This is the thing where women have lowered the value of the most valuable thing that they can give a man. Their body, kids. Women are baby mamas to shitty men that they don't want to be with. Women are giving their bodies to men that they don't ask for relationships from. So what's the this is the thing where I said, what is the value in being with, what is the value? What are you getting? Okay, what is a man getting for being with her? Because the other men who doesn't have to get in a relationship with her is already getting her body. So if, let's say this, if this man meets her standards, he has sex with her, he can leave her. Because honestly, what's the point? Because this is the thing where women don't realize why men want to be in a relationship with women, because there's a goal. I'm getting something that other men are not getting. I'm getting you. I'm getting you, okay? The other men aren't getting. But here's the thing. Other men have gotten you. Other men have gotten you, and they didn't need to be in a relationship with you. They don't need to be in a relationship with you, and they got your body. So what's the point?
Somebody else. Is that guy an option? Okay, so you have somebody you're dating. Does he make your money requirement too?
1,000%.
Okay, so a guy tonight then is just potentially a backup to that guy?
No, not really. Yo, the questions you're asking, wow.
Oh, I know TikTok's not that familiar with my show, but yeah, girl, okay, we'll leave it there because you don't really even have to answer that question. 3 flaws you have to work on.
Don't have to answer that question. Seriously. I swear to God. You know, this is I don't know how. Okay? I don't know how when certain men watch these things and not think about, oh my God, these women. What are you getting? It's like, why do you? I mean, yes, she's good looking. I agree, she is good looking. But again, a man that can meet these standards. Yo, Real McCoy, what's up, my brother? Yep, she is bored. I said that is dangerous, right? Yes, women like this will have a roster of men. Women like this will have a roster of men because she's easily bored. She wants a bunch of men. She wants a bunch of men. Guess what? Guess what type of men that benefits? The men that she wants. It benefits them because honestly, they don't care about money, so they don't mind spending money on her, and they get to use her body. But that won't benefit her. Why? Yes, she gets money for shit, whatever. Nice things, nice trips, whatever. But at the end of the day, another treasure that women have, their beauty, youth. Their youth. You are giving men your youth, men are draining it. Men are draining it. By the time that you want to settle down, you have nothing to bargain with.
Assuming
What?
jumping into conclusions.
Okay.
That's one. I think jumping into conclusion and listening to the noise. Like if someone can say, "Oh my gosh, I saw your person, what and whatnot," and then I'm just like, yeah.
Are you saying listening to people talking about your relationship? Oh, okay. So you want to not be that girl anymore. What were they telling the truth?
Sometimes.
Wait, how many times? It was a lot of times?
Sometimes.
Okay. So moving forward, you want to be locked in and not let the outside noise. You have one more flaw?
What else? Also, like I get easily distracted. So if it's like work, if I'm focusing on work, I will just like forget. I'll forget the person. I'll just be focusing on work. So
Okay.
that also, I just.
Okay. What is your age range you would date? You're 28.
Age range, I think 40 is okay for me.
So you want to go up. So 40 is the youngest?
No, the oldest.
40 is the oldest. So what's the youngest?
Maybe my age.
28? Okay. Could the guy have kids already?
How many 28-year-olds make the amount of money she wants?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Why would a guy be lucky to be with me?
Just her looks. That's it. Her body. This woman, all she has is her looks and body. That is it. That is it.
You know that song, Beyonce song, "Honey, Let Me Upgrade Your."
She said she can upgrade you, baby.
How are you going to upgrade a good-looking man, a man that's good in bed, man that's charming, a man that's wealthy? How are you? This is the like. Make it make sense. I don't understand women say, "Oh, I'm supportive. I will upgrade him. I will help him with his business." The fuck, bitch! You're asking for already built men. You're asking for top tier men. What the hell are you doing? What are you gonna do? It's like, seriously, I don't understand women. Women think that they can make kings into gods. That's the thing what women think. I want a king, but you know what? I'm gonna upgrade him. I'm gonna support him and help him do better. Bitch, are you crazy? Like that's their mindset. I want a king. And what I can do, if he's lucky, right, that I can upgrade him. You're gonna upgrade a fucking king? Are you kidding me? To a what? A god? She was figuring herself. You're crazy, McCoy.
Don't play with her. Woo! I mean, you listen, you are an attractive woman, so let's see how we can do it. Here's the deal. She's Melissa.
That's it. That is it. I mean, I guess if you call upgrades that, her arm candy, I guess.
South Africa, 28, no kids, never married, works as a real estate agent. So we got to figure it out though, because
She's this is the thing with a lot of women. This is this is the thing, right? Like the beginning, like I did a video. Two weeks. This is the thing where you wonder why men objectify women. You wonder why. I'm not saying this is the only reason, right? But you wonder why. Where here's the thing. All women give men is their looks and beauty. That's it. That is it. That's all you're giving. You're not building with men. You're not experiencing things with men. No. You want already built men. Men that are already established. Men that are already rare, already top tier, already at that pinnacle. Okay? And then all you have to your name is your looks, your youth. That's it. That is it. Your body. And then you wonder why men objectify. Really? Because really, what do you have to offer? You want top tier men, and all you have to offer is like, oh, your youth, your body. That's it. So, I don't know. Yes, she is monstrously shallow, but I'm not surprised, right? Why would you be surprised? Women, she's good looking. She's really good looking. So men will be groveling at her feet. But here's the thing. Yes, men grovel at her feet. You're not going to find quality, at least inner quality men. Okay? Because all you're going to find for is men that have the money, men that want to use you. But yeah. What do you guys think? And that's the thing. I mean, that's how it is with women like this. But I don't know. They're giving her bodies to men that she's not even in a relationship with. And then you wonder why. Why would men give you a relationship when he still get that body? Yep, the bad boys and Pookies always win. Win every time. All right, guys. Thank you for stopping by. I think that's it for tonight. Yo, Ivan. What's up, my brother? Thank you. Yes, that's what I'm saying. McCoy. Thank you, my brother. That's it for tonight, okay? So, thank you for stopping by. Please, thank you for all the love and support. Let's see. What else? Yes. Please check out my other videos. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Comments help. Liking, watching the videos, you know, even having the videos play in the background, right? If you're doing anything, that helps me out a lot, okay? So thank you guys. Ivan, McCoy, you, whoever was Brian, Robert. Thank you for stopping by, my brothers. Terminator, love you. Smoke, thank you. Thank you guys. Yes, love you guys. All right, later, guys. Have a good night.